Dumelang, Sanbolani, I'm Sheni. Hello. Hi. It's your girl Kia Marake and welcome to my channel. Okay, Marake. If you're new to this channel, it's all about fashion, self-care, and beauty. And if you are my regular schmegulars, welcome back. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Today's video is a beauty video, and I'll be showing you guys how I did these nice, beautiful Fulani braids, short Fulani braids. So I actually did this like previously. They were long, and I did take the content, but I lost it. Don't ask me how, but I lost the content. So I did the hairstyle again in a different way this time, but exactly how I did it, like, you know, exactly the same process I did previously. And yeah, guys, it's so easy doing this. Like, so I did them short this time and just, like, you know, a different angle when it comes to the cornrows, just to show you guys. These are the results, and I am so in love. Like, I'm liking this corner here, honey, and the short, you know, the length of the braids. It's just, it's cute. It's giving. I mean, like, okay, so let's get into the video.
I started off by separating my hair into two, and then that's when I started doing the lines in front, roughly doing them, so I know how my hair is going to be like. Your lines don't have to be exactly like mine. They can be straight, but this is how I'd like mine to be angled. And then I also did the back prepared for my knotless braids, because, you know, doing the lines is very hard, guys. So I just wanted to get over and done with that before I get into the plaiting. It's time for the knotless braids now. It's going to be so hard to explain this, but I'll try my best, and also watch carefully. Your natural hair must be separated into three, where you will then start braiding it once or twice until one of the three lands in your index finger and thumb. You're going to grab your first piece of hairpiece, depending how thin or thick you want your braid to be, and you're going to join that with the natural hair that's in between your index finger and thumb. Securing one side of the hairpiece in your pinky or the last two fingers of your hand, and the other one with your natural hair. You're going to start plaiting that until you get back to having another natural hair strand between your index finger and your thumb. Then you add more hairpiece, and you just carry on doing that process until you are happy with your braid. If you're watching carefully, you'll see how I pull my natural hair as I braid, and this is to tighten the braid, because all the time when I plait, it does loosen up. So when I pull my natural hair, it tightens and gets back to its place. Do not forget to add gel to the ends of your natural hair so that it blends well with the hairpiece, or else your natural hair will be sticking out the braid and not looking neat. It was pretty much hard doing these knotless braids with my long nails, but we conquered. You're going to braid your braid to your desired length, and then I used an elastic thread to secure the braid. You guys can also use elastic bands, but I didn't have those. Well, I couldn't find them, so I used an elastic thread to secure it and ensure that it is very tight up. Moving on to the front, I am basically going to be doing what I did with my knotless braids. I'm just going to be doing it separately on a string. I'm doing these cornrows on a string because I cannot do it on my own hair. So this process is very, very easy to do. You just do it exactly how you did your knotless braids, guys. So I don't think I have to explain this. You guys can just watch how I did these braids on a string. You can definitely do the ends roughly because we will be plaiting it and adding more hair piece once we have sewed them onto our hair. For the front, I did stitch braid to my natural hair using wool before we sewed the cornrows. I made a knot on one end of the wool, and then on the other end I just placed it on the line that I'll be doing, and I started stitching. Now, I can't really explain the stitching part, but it's pretty simple if you look clearly. I was going the same direction with the entire stitch, and before I carried on making another stitch, if you look carefully, I did tie a knot. Your stitch lines do not have to be as thick as mine. They can actually be very thin or even thicker than mine. But I think the thinner, the better. And this is the process that you'll be doing until you get to the end of your stitch braid. I honestly did not know what to do when it comes to the ends of the stitch braid. I wanted to figure out how to hide them, but I couldn't. So I just rolled the wool around the natural hair so that, you know, my natural hair is not everywhere like you do your Ben and Betty. It's time to add the cornrow to the stitch braid, and this is how I added the wool into the cornrow and leaving the end of the wool underneath the cornrow so that the cornrow will be secure with the wool. Ensure that the cornrow is placed properly onto your natural hair. I can't really explain the stitching process, but you obviously have to ensure that your cornrow is stitching to your natural hair. With this process, I was going both directions, not one direction like I was doing with the stitch braid. So this one I was going both directions to ensure that obviously the cornrow is sitting even on both sides of your braid. I don't know if you guys get me, hey? But anyways, if you are watching carefully, you will see that the wool is going through my natural hair and the cornrow. That's what the two directions are for. So one direction is going through my natural hair and the other direction is going through the cornrow. When it comes to the ends of my natural hair, I wasn't sure what to do, so I just secured them by stitching them into the cornrow. I then added more hairpiece to the cornrows so that it's the same length as the knotless braids and secured it using the elastic thread. Then you cut the braid just 1 inch after the securing. It's time to pull the hair to ensure that it's nice and flat, as you can see the difference on both sides. This was a mission because the hair is short, so you have to be careful when doing this. I did try boiling the top of my head because the water wouldn't reach that part, obviously, by placing the towel in the hot water carefully. Be careful, guys. And then you place that onto your hair carefully. Be careful, guys. And yeah. Oh my gosh, I was so excited, as you can see on how this hairstyle came out. I mean, like, what? So yes guys, these are the final results and I am so happy with how it came out. And how easy was it doing this? I mean, anybody can do this. So please let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this hairstyle because I am loving it. Anyways, that's it from me guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and find it useful. Please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Until next time, bye.